delicious.
Oh boy. The wife needed new rotors and brake pads. I've never done this before, but it turns out it was super easy. So whoever says I don't work on my own vehicles, well, you're right, because this is my wife's. I thought it'd be way more difficult, but now I know for the future on pretty much any vehicle, because they're sort of the same across the board as long as you're not dealing with drum brakes, how to replace brake pads and rotors. So new brake pads and rotors for the wife, was able to get it done, and she's still alive to this day, so I must have done something right. We got in a little bit of trouble over the weekend. Had some fun. Update video coming on that. We have to wait for some stuff to be settled first, and then I can release that video, but it was a lot of fun. Probably the craziest stuff I've done in the Silverado ZR2. But of course, fun doesn't come for free, so we had to pay the price. Anyway, we've got this wheelbarrow that I redid. I like painted this all myself. It was super disgusting, and now it's sort of look new. And the reason we have this wheelbarrow is because, as you can see, the truck is pretty severely squatted, and here's why that is. Couldn't believe it. The bucket for the Bobcat was like so close, almost the perfect fit, just a little too wide. And you saw how hard that pushed down on the bed. So big ups to Chevy here for a slight win in their corner. That's all the damage there is, which is literally none. There's nothing there. We have a full heaping scoop of big landscaping rocks here. Loading rock for landscaping sucks. Lucky for you guys, you don't have to sit through it. Definitely not light work. This is a great example of me being an idiot. There's many examples on YouTube of me being an idiot. Number one, me trying to film whenever it's super windy out. But two, this rock looks awful. It was free, and now I can tell why. There's so much dirt, and just like, I mean, this looks like aquarium gravel at the bottom. I mean, there's some good rock in here. You can tell at once this was like good landscaping rock, but this looks atrocious. I tried rinsing it off. Other mistakes I made, you're supposed to clear the pit out, make it nice, so there's like a bit of an area for the rock to sit in, throw a weed killer down or a weed blanket, and then put the rock down. This is just in my backyard though. It looks awful right now. Hopefully the rain will wash away, but at least I got to see what the Silverado is capable of. And hauling around a heaping scoop of stone is no problem. My Colorado ZR2 giveaway is still going on. I want to thank all of you who have entered. Thank you so much for the support. It helps out the channel more than you guys know. Also, Defund Politicians shirt just dropped just in time for the elections last night, so make sure you get on this. This is a limited run. There's only 100 shirts being made, so make sure you get on that. InChainDesigns.com, second link down in the description. All right, enough goofing around. This truck is filthy, needs clean. Got to get ready for the wrap. Finally, a nice and quiet private place to film. Mike and Gina aren't home right now. You guys are just gonna have to get updates on why they aren't home on their channel. Some news with them. But anyway, sticking with what we have going on here. Obviously, yes, the truck isn't wrapped. You guys saw the thumbnail. It looks crazy, looks wild. I need a filler video. I'm sorry. The truck is getting wrapped. It's where it's going immediately after I film this, I promise. Because it needs done. You guys see the damage that happens to this truck on a daily basis in the videos. It's ridiculous and unfortunate. The paint needs protected. It's too nice of a truck just to allow it to get abused like this. Plus, wrapping a truck looks insane, brings more attention. It does better on Instagram, does better in videos, is more eye-catching. So I think it's worth it to spend the $4,000 that it takes to wrap a truck, especially with the lift kit on its way and stuff like that. Stuff went down this weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some serious stupid stuff went down this weekend. That video is gonna be coming out next weekend, but we had to delay that video just because of stuff not working out and it being so crazy that I can't release the video just yet. So we have to get our ducks in a row, and then I can release that video for you guys. But yeah, as of right now, I needed a filler video. The truck is getting wrapped. I'm sorry it's not wrapped for this video, but here is the picture. It's just the thumbnail, but here, like, you guys can actually see it. I think this looks incredible. The highlighter living on in sort of a way, because this is almost a highlighter yellow, but it's more so like a lime green. I love it. I think it's going to look insane. Plus, with the holidays coming up, maybe we can get some reactions from the neighbors or anyone else in the general public who enjoys this type of thing. And it'd be great to have some home run videos right before the holidays. That really helps me out, helps the channel out, and it's entertaining for you guys. I mean, this is just one of the many things that happens here. Can you guys see that? Just a ton of scratches. I don't know where that's from, but it happens. The key marks from last video, whenever this truck got screwed up, God only knows whenever this is from, the paint has seen better days on this vehicle, and it's only 6 months old. It's going in for its first oil change tomorrow. It's going in for its first oil change after the truck gets wrapped. But yeah, I think that lime green on this truck is what we're going to go with. So I'm not gonna like hold you guys hostage and be like, oh, you never know, you don't know what it's gonna be. You guys know what it is. That's what we're sticking with. That's what we're going with. It's a little bit cheaper than some insane patterned wrap, even though I think this truck would look pretty cool. Imagine this matching the Colorado ZR2 with sort of that Arctic camo with that lime highlighter yellow thrown in. I think that'd be pretty sick. Mia agrees. Yeah, I only power washed this yesterday. I didn't like shampoo it, and it is so easy to miss spots on this thing whenever you're just using water. So it is a little bit dirty. ISD is going to pick up the slack on that, get the rest of this thing shined up and ready to go, because she's going to look so sweet. I'm sort of following the path of what I did with the Colorado ZR2, where it's like I'm copying what I'm doing with that. A lift kit, off-roading, a wild wrap, hopefully some Karen videos. But it was successful with the Colorado. Why not do it with a full-size truck? Because it was fun last year, might as well have a fun second year. And then once this truck gets a little bit more, once this truck has more insane parts come out for it, then we can maybe shoot for retiring it from off-roading and going like a sort of a SEMA build on this thing. I think that would look pretty sweet. I doubt anyone out there, send me, if you guys know of any, send me a truck build with the ZR2 that is actually like trying to achieve that SEMA build quality, because this is pretty insane. Oh yeah, speaking of SEMA, a company just got back from SEMA. I'm gonna work with them to get a part for this truck. That is happening in the next 2 videos. I know it's like, oh, lift kit, oh, supercharger, pro charger. These are all on their way. They're gonna get here soon. This one's confirmed. This part's confirmed, and I think you guys might like it honestly more than a supercharger or a lift kit. So that's gonna be insane. Keep your eyes out for this. I know this video is gonna upset a lot of people because this is definitely a filler video. I will admit that 100%, but you know what? My true fans, they love the journey, and maybe they can understand. I really do apologize. I sort of bamboozled you guys, but hopefully it's not clickbait, because the picture that is on the thumbnail is what the truck is going to look like. That is what we've decided, and the wrap that's been purchased. I guess I could call an audible, and Shane Designs would have no problem. I love working with them, that they would move the wrap somewhere else or sell it to another customer if we wanted to go with something else. If you guys have anything crazy suggestions of something else we should put on this truck, if they sound that crazy or successful or insane, I'm definitely open to other options. But as of right now, that's what's going down, and probably going to be on this truck by the end of next week. But be on the lookout for that video I was just talking about of what happened last weekend. It's crazy. And with all this truck's flaws, all this truck's problems, it finally has a redemption arc. Anyway, we'll wrap this video up. Here's what I did last night. One thing we do have to take care of is voting. Now, I know for the United States, this happened yesterday. I don't know whenever I'm going to post this, but it didn't happen tonight whenever you're watching this. This is just a brutal election cycle, that's for sure. But it's fun. We've voted together now how many times? Presidential election back in 2016, we voted together. I think that was the first time. Midterms, I wasn't home. I was on a business trip. And then obviously for the presidential election in 2020. And now the midterms in 2022. So it's crazy. This is like a every 2-year date we go on. It takes about 10 minutes. Hopefully the polls, romantic. Yeah, hopefully the polls aren't too full. Our polling station's at like a little, I think it's a middle school, local middle school around here, elementary school. It's usually not that full, but we are going at like 5 o'clock, so might be a little rush hour, people getting off work here. All right, we are here. I don't know if you're allowed to film inside a polling station. We'll give you guys an update whenever we get back. All right, there we go. With Pennsylvania, it was tough because we had to vote between Oz and Fetterman. That's like the big one that everyone is worried about because it's gonna be such a tight race. And the reason that it's a difficult decision for me, or not difficult decision, it's a difficult scenario because you have Fetterman, who's a bumbling idiot, and Oz, who is a obvious scam artist. So it makes it very tough who to vote for. So I went with the least of 2 evils, and I think both Republicans and Democrats can agree on who I voted for. Always have a fun time going out and performing my civil duties. I hope you guys did as well, no matter who you were voting for. I really hope we can turn this country around, because currently we are just not on the right path. I mean, everything just sucks. I'm sure that 99% of you can agree that we are just not headed in the right direction. I was having so much fun years ago. It was so easy, it seemed, in life, and now everything is starting to tighten up. Not as much fun. You don't know how good it is until it's gone. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll stop rambling. Follow me on Instagram, RFRacing717. If you guys want the first updates on the wrap whenever it's completed, that's RFRacing717 on Instagram. I'll post pictures there first of the wrap whenever it's completed. The giveaway for the Colorado ZR2 is going on right now, so if you guys want to enter that should be the first link down in the description. It means a lot to me, helps support the channel the best way possible. That is the absolute best way to support the channel, if you wouldn't mind. And you can win my Colorado ZR2. Mia really appreciates it too, because the money that's made off of that goes to dog toys and treats. Likes help out so much, and comment wrap if you made it this far in the video. The wrap finally coming. I've wrapped so many vehicles: Mustang, the Duramax, and my Colorado ZR2 twice. So this will be my 5th wrap on a vehicle. That's pretty sweet. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Be on the lookout for the new video. See you next time.